And we're fucking live.
Well, not really. Live to each other. Anyway, welcome back. There were some things that happened last time. You fell down a hole.
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Yes, you were.
Fell down a hole, and then you fought some boggards and some Chiricahua, and that's where we ended.
Yes, and then we're in a hole in a room with a dog.
Would you like a couple of dogs? We got a Purdy and we got a Cricket, and yeah,
there is a Sophie. She is just off.
That's true.
Pippin's back there. I can hear him eating.
So how about I tell you like the room that you've entered, since you actually haven't had a description of where you bought these things.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So this area that you're in seems to have once been a small complex of rooms, but the original use is anybody's guess. Looks like something awful, like catastrophic happened here, because the walls are melted in places. Like places where it, looking at the map, those gaps and like large clumps of things, that's all just melted stone. There are a few places where the walls are intact, however, and they have delicate carvings in them, which indicates that whoever built this place was a skilled artisan. And then there is a to the southwest, which is where Sean went into briefly. He went through a partially melted stone archway that opened into a larger room. So that's kind of where you're at. You tell me if you want to check anything out in this area, or if you want to move to the next.
Some sort of massive destruction happened here. I forget the name for the term. I think it's prolapse.
Oh, that's got to be it. Can you unpause the game, John?
All right. So those of you that are looking around at the walls in the area that you're in can give me a society check.
Is it because we live in a society?
Yeah, just to give you maybe a bit of context.
I have very nothing in society, so
I got a 3.
I will not be rolling.
Okay. So Han, you kind of like surprisingly, looking at the carvings in this area up here that you were in, you can tell that the carvings were done in a very like really ancient elven style. Hundreds of years ancient at least. So that's interesting.
I think we made it to the gaping of the elves.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love games.
No
Let
wonder
me
it's
read you the
prolapse.
description of the room that you've all moved into. And this room is lit.
Is there a disco ball?
No,
No,
why
it's
are you in that room,
metaphorically
Han?
lit. Like, it's just
Oh.
really
Did they
fire.
not? Hang on a second. Pawn.
What'd I do?
No, I'm checking something because I have a suspicion. Okay, there's supposed to be a wall there, but you've moved through it twice.
It's a door.
Yes, the door, hang on, let me change the door. Okay, now the door should block you.
Why can't I move my token? Oh,
Because I
there
had
it
to pause.
is. Whack.
All right. So, let me tell you about this room.
I hear a Charlie
Let me tell
Brown
you about
character in the background.
You hear what?
I hear a Charlie Brown character in the background.
No, fucking Purdy's got her goddamn Pop-Tart toy. And she won't fucking leave me alone.
All right. So the walls and dome ceiling of this large circular chamber are elegantly carved in spiraling designs. To the north is a set of double doors that stands in the side of a squared off column protruding from the wall, while to the south, an open archway leads to a spiral stairwell leading up that's been blocked by rubble. In the center of the room stand 6 statues of elves, all facing outward and arrayed around a dry fountain. Empty benches sit in 4 alcoves to the east and west, nestled between 6 stone archways built into the wall. These are the archways. They look like they have little glowing lights coming from them, even though there's not.
I stick my hand in one.
It's just an archway. Nothing happens.
I run through it full force.
Okay, you bounce off the wall. Each of these archways bears a different type of decor, but with the exception of the northeastern archway, which is the one that you came through, which is partially collapsed and opens into a ruined chamber beyond, which I'm like, that's a weird way to describe that. Each archway leads nowhere. They are filled with plain, featureless walls of polished stone.
Sean, you need a really big running start, and then you can get through. I'm sure of this.
No. Because I have a curiosity. Sorry, let me get the voice. I have a curiosity that has to be... I'm going to go and lick the archway.
The one you came through?
No, the one I'm standing next to, because...
Okay.
I'm just really curious what an elf gape tastes like.
Oh, fair enough. You can't know what something is unless you taste it.
Right?
Let's see.
Don't really know.
John, you don't need to read for this answer. I'm worried now.
I go ahead. You lick the archway, but also give me a religion check.
Oh, it's a fucking holy experience. Good thing I'm a cleric.
I love that we just made the same joke.
All right, so you're looking it, and and you can't help but look at the at the iconography that's etched around this door or around this archway, and it appears to be a lot of designs. There's like crystals sticking out of it and things like that. And you kind of glance back, and there is an elven statue facing that archway, and you recognize the statue as Yulral, the elven goddess of crystals and magic.
Oh.
What's the statue made out of?
What? Huh?
What is the statue made out of?
The statues are, I believe they're all stone.
Can I take a bite out of it?
You don't have that strong of a bite, but you can gnaw on it and
I'll
maybe
help
get
you.
some.
You put your mouth on it, and then I'll like uppercut you on the bottom of your chin.
You're not going to stomp down on the back of her head to push her jaw down.
No, because you bite up. You don't bite down. Come on, John.
This is true.
Okay, so
I'm a cleric. I know these things.
I've seen this puzzle before. Sean, you were onto something, okay? So we have to lick each arch, and then we have to lick each statue, and we have to move the statues so that the flavors match the arches.
Oh, okay. The opposing statue, I'm going to go lick that and make sure the flavors match.
The flavors do match.
Okay. So we can move the statues?
You don't have a very refined palate.
You can't move the
lick
statue.
all 6 statues.
But it does taste the same.
These two are a match. Like,
yeah, this statue and this archway are a match. I
okay,
want to click on
check all the other archways and statues too.
Okay, you run around, you do that, they all match, except for, well, even the one here. Yes.
Now, do they all taste the same, or do they all match their archway?
They all do taste the same.
Which means that Sean failed his palate roll.
But if you, Sean, are you looking at each of them?
yes.
Give me then.
John trying to make us stick to a story.
Give me 4 more religion rolls.
1,
Ooh.
2, 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
4.
And then 1 more. Sorry, should have been 5.
5.
All right.
Listen, I'm just saying it must be fate.
Killing it.
Because my
No.
lowest roll there was a dirty 20.
So I'm
wildly
just gonna list these kind of in
Because
order.
I'm a cleric.
So this statue here is Alceta, the elven goddess of doors and transitions. This statue here, Yulral, goddess of crystals and magic. This one here, Findoladera, which is goddess of architecture and art. This one over here, is Cetaphis, god of hunting and the moon. This one over here is Callistria, which is a pretty commonly known deity, but she has elven variations. And then this one here is Desna, which is also a well-known deity among all the ancestries. If anyone wants to give me a Arcana or occultism or even nature or religion roll to, confirm what you are suspecting about these archways, you certainly can. Absolutely.
I already have confirmed it.
Yes. But double confirm, these are in fact all Adura, which are the elven teleportation gateways.
We found the elf gate.
I want to try spinning the statues around so that they can match different arches.
They don't move. They're like.
All right, I need help. I'm not strong enough. Can you all help me spin these around?
Are they all sort of facing inside, or?
They're all facing towards the portal that seems to kind of like the iconography that's on the archways.
They're
matches iconography associated with that deity.
Okay.
And they're all facing each one is facing their own portal, except Alceta, which is facing the one that is destroyed.
So this is I'm sure Sula would remember, my three doesn't. What were we supposed to do once we found the elf capes?
Well,
ape them harder.
The original plan was that you got from the halfling was that he wanted to find out the location and sell off the location for money because he didn't know how to turn them on or anything. And it was the same thing with Vaz. Vaz was working for something known as a Scarlet Triad. They were giving her money and she was supposed to find where this Alceta's ring was. And then when she did that, they would give her more money and let her do her thing. And they wanted these, you're not sure exactly for what, but according to legend, they connect all over the world.
Oh, well, if they just wanted to know where it was, well, we found where it is.
We have a very convenient staircase that we haven't looked at yet.
And there's also this strange room that doesn't open.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to open the door.
Okay, you move to the door. Real quick, Dabra, you go over to the staircase and you look down, and it's a staircase going up, but it is filled with rubble.
Rubble.
But the architecture itself is very reminiscent of that staircase leading down that you found in the basement of the citadel.
That's what I was assuming.
Yep.
Can I attempt to clear the rubble?
Much like before, you're pretty sure you're going to need heavy equipment and people to move this rubble. There's a lot of very large chunks and it's going to be unstable. So you may need to get professional assistance with clearing this.
You assume there's forklifts in this universe?
No, but there's pulleys and winches and straps and things.
I'm sure Dabra is the professional.
Just start eating.
Yeah, right.
We made it to the Elp Cape. All we got to do to finish this mission is you just got to start eating.
Yep. But in the meantime, Chuck, you approached the door, yes?
Yes. Try to open it. If it's openable.
Right. So you approached the door, and in the eastern half of the door, let's see here.
Yeah, I already approached that door.
You did, but you didn't try to go in, I'm going to say.
Because I literally did go in.
I know. But I was also trying to get set up. All right. Anyway, so the eastern door kind of it kind of moves out and out from behind it. And Sean, I'm gonna have you try. If you got your token, you might want to move to the side or you get stepped on. There you go. And this thing comes out. There is another. The door is still barred, but it's this large, let me just pull up the image to share with y'all.
Oh.
So that's about...
It's an elven sex doll.
It's about 10 feet tall, and that shield is what looks like one half of the double doors.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a pterodactyl at first.
Oh, the head fin. I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like those one things from Zelda that like, oh, they're like, and then you touch it and they're like, nah, I'm a dick, and they try to stab you.
Does anybody speak Elven?
Do I speak Elven?
That's
Not
a
proficiently.
And by that, I mean,
no,
is it actually in your sheet, or is Steven just telling me that he speaks Elven anyway?
I speak Elven.
I cast the spell Translate.
All right. So it is
Look at
standing
you,
there,
Sean.
and I'll give you that action. In Elven, it is saying, the custodian of Alcetta's ring dwells beyond. Only those who carry her blessed sign may pass.
I'm carrying that, aren't I?
Somebody's carrying it.
Pretty sure I'm blessed by all.
No.
Who's got the blessed
Is it
sign?
wait, hold on. I have an unusual silver paperweight. Is that potentially what
Yes.
we're looking for? Oh, okay.
I have a cod piece.
I will translate. I think it's your paperweight. Present your paperweight, Dabra.
I'm gonna sprint over and just like the greatest showman, hold it up to his face. Very
And it steps aside.
Beautiful.
Teamwork.
Can we all go? We're with her.
I'll let it know.
And the door is, you can open it.
I want to know what the sex doll tastes like.
All right, inside,
Maybe have asked nicely.
this is a plain rectangular room that contains several empty chests, old wooden tables, and mostly barren shelves. May have once been used as a vault or records room, but today only a few scraps of paper remain.
I read paper.
All right, you gonna look around?
Just read.
You find in like a drawer, there is a piece of paper. That is this thing says.
If it's in Elven, I'm still translating.
Okay. You have found the deed to to Citadel Alteran. It is written by the Hellknights. Thank you for the penis on the map. I appreciate that.
Wait, which one are you thanking us for?
Yeah, there's a lot.
There are 4 of them.
All of them.
One each.
The one in the center, it's like you're
if you
looking
wanna
right
give
down the
me-
barrel.
If anyone wants to give me a society check, you may do so.
Because we live in a society.
Mine was going to be a 20, but it bounced against that stupid green die.
That's my die.
Okay. You're not
That's
sure
why
of
it's
the
so dumb.
authenticity, but yes, this appears to grant legal rights and ownership of the Citadel. Yeah.
We should go give this to the Bumble Brashers.
Yeah.
Or do we keep it?
Or we could keep it and lease it to the Bumble Brashers.
The Bumble Brashers are
Let's do
family.
that.
Yeah, and we could become like lords of the land.
But we don't want to be in business with family.
Right,
don't
we should
wanna
disown
be
them
in-
first.
That's
I was just
so
thinking,
smart, Pod.
if we own the Citadel Altera and they live with us, it just means that we won't have to wait for family reunions to find a date.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
Oh, I know, it's my favorite citadel on the Citadel.
So many towns close by too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Commander Pawn, and this is my favorite Citadel on the Citadel. April's too young to get that reference.
You know what, my guy? Give it 3 weeks.
It's in 3 weeks.
My birthday.
You're gonna play the entire Mass Effect trilogy
You're
in
going
3
to be
weeks?
old enough to drink?
Not
Come on,
quite.
man. You taught me how to drink. You should.
Back before Defenders of Cobalt went online, April and I would sneak booze in. And her and I would just get sloshed.
I would have a thermos of whiskey.
Yeah. I'd have a
Teach your daughter
giant
to
fucking
do
Sonic cup full of vodka.
If anybody is curious about the room that you came from and wants to look at it further and just get an idea of anything,
It sounds
give me
a
an Arcana
strong suggestion. Sadly,
it's
I'm
a long
not.
shot.
I'm not an arcane caster. I am a divine
Or even
caster.
or even crafting. You can also really any skill that you think would be applicable to. You're just kind of looking at the melted stone and being like, what could have done such a thing?
I'll roll occultism.
15.
15. That's an acrobatics check.
He said anything we think would be applicable.
Fucking pawns in there just doing parkour off the walls and shit. Parkour.
Yeah, this is definitely melted.
I'm gonna say with a nature check of 19, you're not sure what could have done it, but it's something. This would have been magical fire at the bare minimum. To melt stone like that, normal fires generally don't get that hot. And it hit this whole room. But what I will say is, Sean, with your occultism roll of 15,
Yes.
you do notice that it's a little bit odd, looking at the walls that are remaining, because there's it's like,
Is it like a cone?
no, it's not like well, I mean, look at the map, you tell me. But the way that the walls kind of fit to the stone and so forth, it's almost like it wasn't carved, like, carved out of stone kind of thing. You would suspect magic, but you're not really sure exactly what kind of magic would have done that.
Okay.
I also got a 15. What do I get?
Parkour.
You found an excellent corner in which to climb up the wall and then do some sick flips.
Shit.
But what
that's
does
so
that
fucking
tell me
cool.
about the wall?
That tells you that these people, they liked nimble acrobatics and sick flips, because they made this place for having sick flips.
Do a
and
sick
parkour.
flip.
I've already done
Parkour.
10.
I'm gonna do a sick flip.
Okay.
I have
Acrobatics.
insurance. I have athletics.
There you go. That'll work.
So I'm doing a sick flip.
That's
Do a
a
sick flip,
totally
too.
sick flip.
That was me, though, not Sula. I'm just trying to steal Sula's thunder.
Can I do a sick flip off of someone else's in progress sick flip?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's an
do
even
not-
sicker flip.
Yes.
That was almost a 1.
You pulled it off, though.
Like, I do my
Yeah.
flip, and, like, midway through, like, I lock my hands like this, and you jump, and I catch your foot, and, like, sick flips.
The whole chamber is just echoing with 4 goblins yelling out, parkour, parkour, parkour.
And that is it. That's the end.
The end of what?
The end of the module.
What?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
There's no big fight? Or was
No.
that the big fight?
The big fight was actually last session. And then the door warden thing, that's why I didn't know how long does it take, because I didn't know
The door didn't open.
for sure that Sean
Well,
would,
I mean, how long would parkour take? It's a valid question.
yeah, I mean, you could parkour for a while. And you still do have to walk out of here on foot, because there's no simple way back.
Oh
So-
god, good thing I put the rope down the hole.
Right?
Epilogue.
Epilogue.
We go and we leave, and we go to the Bumble Brashers.
With the deed.
Oh, Steven disappeared. Now Steven's my tray.
I'll let you fix
Sorry.
that real quick. I forgot to give you loot from last time. This may be pertinent.
I found a loot.
You did. Let's see. Inventory. The primary one that you'll be interested in is the Chiricahua that was casting spells and so forth, and had the scary gauntlet. So yeah, he has this gauntlet. He had a hatchet. He had a chain shirt. The chain shirt is magical. He had a gold religious symbol, which you could identify with religion. And then he also had around his neck it looks like an arrowhead, and it's magical.
Identify the religious symbol.
All right, the religious symbol is for Dahak. Dahak is the basically the evil god of dragons that believes in only destruction. Dahak has tried to destroy the world in the past.
I throw it into the volcano.
There's no volcano.
Next quest is finding a volcano.
Do you wanna try to identify the gauntlet? The gauntlet is magical.
Yes.
I grabbed the gauntlet already.
Okay, what do I identify it with? Can I do occultism?
Yeah, occultism would work.
As he's doing that, I put the gauntlet on and I say, Sean, bend over. I'm gonna show you the secret.
One, I trying to find out what the gauntlet is, and then two, I try to identify how dry those fingertips are.
Well, here's what it is. This is it's called a cinder claw gauntlet. You remember somebody mentioning that the name of the cult that these guys are supposed to be part of is the Cinder Claws?
Yeah.
And they worshipped evil dragons, something like that. But this is a sharp-taloned, +1 striking spiked gauntlet that appears to have been crafted from dragon scales with claws built from iron.
Now, Pawn, I've had a lot of weird shit up in my ass. Fucking dragons, sharp spikes, scales. That's not happening.
No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain.
Nobody.
What are you gaining?
Nothing.
The secret of making
endurance,
a wound,
tolerance to pain.
The secret of making elf gapes.
I don't want to be part of that secret.
Do elves not? Hold on. Okay, I have a genuine question. Do elves not initially come with buttholes, and that's why you need the claw to give them one?
That's why it's so spiky.
You gotta.
John, I do a lot of leather working because they have a lot of.
What you had in mind for the epilogue was this what John mostly had in mind?
I think it is. I really think it is.
Yeah,
so here's the thing, like. Elves don't actually need buttholes, and that is in fact what the gauntlet is for, is to create elf buttholes. But elves are just so goddamn horny that they're like, we need an extra hole down there.
It's like the Jewish bris, like goblins. It's a ceremony they have, you know, that they just have to open up the elf gape there.
That's actually really beautiful.
It is. It really
it's quite romantic.
Yeah.
You should see the tool that they have to use to install the prostate after they make the butthole.
Come here, Sean. I'm giving you a new butthole.
No, I already have one.
You know, I'm just impressed that you only said you had one. I thought for sure you'd say you had 3.
I've just got one butthole.
Oh.
One that he knows of.
What? If I've got other buttholes, they're mystery buttholes.
The chain shirt is magical, as is the arrowhead amulet.
That's what the spooky pickle uncle's for.
I rolled a 1 for the chain shirt, which is a 7, and the arrowhead I got a 14.
All right. Well, you're looking at it. You can tell the arrowhead amulet. It's not meant to be affixed to an arrow, but it's definitely something that you'd carry in like your pocket or maybe inside a quiver around your neck. I will tell you the name of it. It is called the Hunter's Arrowhead. It's etched with images sacred to the elven god Cetaphis. Basically, if you were to carry one on your person, you are infused with great skill at hunting and get a +1 bonus to survival rolls and attack rolls against any creature you've currently designated as your prey for the Hunt Prey Ranger ability. Basically, it's good for rangers, but it also serves as a religious symbol for Kedifis. You can use it once per day as a reaction to give yourself a +2 to an attack roll that was going to be a miss.
Okay. I divvy stuff out because I don't know.
Give me a perception roll though.
I will.
You looked at all the archways.
Perception.
Actually, all of you can. We'll see if it.
I can't get no perception check. That passes. I got a 7.
Okay. Dabra got a 15. Anyone else doing a perception?
Why are you eating so loud?
All right, Dabra, you all were looking at the archways.
Did you say animal cookies?
Arrowroot.
Arrowroot.
Arrowroot cookie to dip in my coffee, because I sometimes drink coffee like an 80-year-old woman.
That's fair. I've never had an arrowroot coffee. Does it taste like arrows?
No, I think they give it to babies, like for teething.
Are you teething?
I am teething.
Oh my gosh, that's why, like, your partner's just like, you're biting too much. Have some arrowroot cookies.
Oh, you're all bitey today.
It's very like
that
bland.
Now is going to be a
and
scene.
drinks coffee really well, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
That's going to be a scene in my head that I'll need in a zombie film at some point. Is that there's like this old lady who's like, "Oh, they're just a bit bitey. Just give them some arrowroot.
Next
Maybe
Friday.
rub some ambisol on there."
Next Friday.
What happens next Friday?
We finish up. Obviously, this will be in the past for the people watching it now, but
That's
we're
true.
finishing up The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
I'm so bummed I couldn't make that.
Oh, that's
How fucking dare you?
It just means you didn't suffer a
know.
spinal injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Tyler.
Anyway, epilogue.
Epilogue. Dabra, you recall that on the archway that was across from the Kedifis statue, there was like a little indent shaped kind of like an arrowhead.
The ketamine statue? Okay.
Yeah. That's what
Can I
killed
go-
Matthew
can I go
Perry.
click the-
That's a good statue.
All right, you run over there, and you take the arrowhead, and you're gonna run over there and
Yeah.
pop it in.
Yeah.
All right. So there's kind of, you can tell there's like a surge of magic. It's like it like vibrates, and there's some sparks of magical color and whatnot. Like all of a sudden it just stops. And you're like, if you anyone observing can give me an Arcana roll.
I got an 11.
19.
That's, buddy.
Acrobatics.
Could you springboard off the wall?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good way to check the integrity.
It is. It is. Anyone
Fucking
else want to
died.
try?
I got an 11.
Yeah, an 11.
I have like 0 for Arcana.
Okay.
I know even less.
Can't you cast spells?
You're not sure what's up with it.
Wait, what stat? You
What
put
do
it
I
in the
learn about
statue
it?
for the hunter statue dude?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I run through that corresponding door.
Okay. Slam into the wall.
Pardon, you were wrong, goddammit.
No, I said you have to be going full speed. You were only 3/4.
That is full speed for me.
Okay, then you're getting fat and out of shape. I've seen you run faster than that.
Listen. I heard that there's this whole subset of people that like bear goblins, and I got the chunky part. I'm just trying to get the hairy part.
Which is difficult because goblins
Don't
are
make that
usually-
face, Dabra.
You know what you need to do? You know what you need to do is you need to go back upstairs and find the bear that we released back into the wild and take his hair.
No.
What people don't realize is that yes, a bear goblin has to be chunky, and yes, a bear goblin has to be hairy. But what a bear goblin needs most is stamina. You gotta work out, buddy.
You know what? I hate to say Pon's right. He's right about most things, but he's especially right about this.
Harsh criticism
Doing it wrong.
leveled on Sean.
Oh my gosh. I
From
need to
his
go
goblin
apologize to Ashley.
Hard truths.
Don't loop her into your shit.
Anyway,
So,
it's my intention to go hand the deed over to the
Okay.
Bumble Brashers.
All right, you do so, and they announce their, they go into town and announce, and the town is happy. They're thrilled. That's great. That means they won't move into town. They'll be over there.
Oh.
And if they want, the town is willing to help at decent rates to repair and restore some of these things. Maybe get the rubble cleared from the stairway.
Rubble.
Mm-hmm.
What
I
is he
mean, if
gonna
you
do
can,
with the
there are
Sphinx,
people in
though?
town who could maybe make some sense out of the rings and so forth and figure out how to make them work.
I say we turn the Citadel into a new community theater and the Sphinx becomes our mascot.
I like it.
I don't know if we just want to leave a corpse laying around. That would get stinky.
The Sphinx is still alive, isn't it?
I didn't think so.
I
It's
don't.
dead.
Oh, that's so sad. When did that happen?
When you killed it a number of sessions ago, because it tried to eat Sean and Pon.
No, we just knocked it out a little bit. We didn't kill it.
You also tried to leave Dabra to be eaten by it, because she got its attention, and then you all left.
I don't remember that, and it sounds accusatory.
I've repressed
I
that
say-
trauma.
Yeah.
Pon is gonna work on building some scaffolding to hold the Sphinx up so it looks like it's standing again.
I
Okay.
like it.
We're gonna weekend.
And everyone's like,
word
"That's
at
a cool-looking
Bernie's the
dragon."
Sphinx. I love it.
We'll have some pulleys with a rope so it can wave to everyone that comes into the theater.
Eventually, at some point, you do get people that visit, and they look at the gate that you tried to put the arrowhead in, and they're like, "This appears to be broken, but we could probably fix it." That's probably your key right there, and then you can see where it goes to.
Yes.
So amazing.
That's what we
Also-
do.
Let's do it.
Weirdly, they also noticed the melted stone in the other room. They're like, Dragonfire could do something like that. I mean, maybe?
But we haven't seen any dragons around here, just sphinxes.
You haven't seen any dragons, but there are dragon cultists, so
Oh, shit.
who knows?
Who knows?
If
Maybe.
we have a Sphinx, we could start a Sphinx cult.
You could. And maybe someday in the future, we'll pick this up again.
Oh,
We
shit.
can call ourselves the Sphinxsters.
That is so good.
And on that note, I think we should end.
That's got to be it.
Absolutely.
That's it.
For point of reference, you all will get to level 5 if you want it.
Hooray.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's it.
That's it.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for playing, everyone. I had a delight running this.
It was so great.
We'll see what we've got some ideas for what to do next. So
Okay.
keep your eye on it.
Oops, all Sphinxsters.
All
And we will also,
sphinxers.
for now, say goodbye to Steven because
Goodbye,
he wants
Steven.
he wants to spend time with his loved ones. And
I thought I was your loved one.
Chuck, I asked you to marry me.
And I said yes after you pay me 1,000,000 bits.
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
but, like-
how's the bits collection going?
yeah,
I'm really far behind, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that, buddy. I'll hit you up.
Okay. I guess that's it.
Yeah,
Do I hit
guess that's
the
it.
final?
yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.